Green and other physicists have another explanation for this mysterious phenomenon, but his own reasoning presents other interesting possibilities. As he continues, quote, "The consensus among physicists is that any such apparent conflict with special relativity is illusory. The intuitive reason is that even though the two photons are spatially separate, their common origin establishes a fundamental link between them. Although they speed away from each other and become spatially separate, their history entwines them. Even when distant, they are still part of one physical system. And so, it's really not that a measurement on one photon forces or compels another distant photon to take on identical properties. Rather, the two photons are so intimately bound up that it is justified to consider them, even though they are spatially separate, as parts of one physical entity." End quote. This means that, according to some theories of physics, two photons can remain mysteriously connected across immeasurable distances. And although this explanation seems to conflict with a sense of timelessness, it nonetheless collapses any notion of space or separateness that we can conceive of. What are the implications of all of this? Is the speck of primordial light from the distant star absorbed by your retina somehow timelessly linked to another photon hurling through space somewhere far away, thereby implying that space as we perceive it is illusory? Do these ancient yet instant, invisible yet pervasive properties, characterizing the energy field that is in fact the source of all life, convey the presence of a type of consciousness embedding itself simultaneously within two known parameters of reality? And so,
And if so, you good.
and if so,
Does this field,
and if so, does this field,
that visibly and invisibly,
blank, and if so, does this field that visibly and invisibly ensconces all of perception provide the uncanny framework that allows conscious beings to somehow know without knowing, to remain intuitively connected across large swaths of space and time, or to at any moment float into a bright, otherworldly light, thereby transcending this reality for another? Who knows?
and
That's